This is an example of a ticker, ZEO Energy. So as I was waiting here, ready to execute this order right here, I was waiting for it to break out of my VWAP, volume weighted average price right here, with the full candle. So this above this to the upside. This was a fake out right here. If you can see, it broke, but it wasn't a strong candle like this one. So it faked out, came back, consolidated a little bit right here, came down, back up, and then came up and rejected once again. It did trade above the 9 and the 20, above the 200 AMA, but the VWAP was very important. So I wasn't able to take this position because I was waiting for it to break above the VWAP, not below, and try to fake me out right here. But I waited till it was a complete full engulfing candle. And as you can see, the price came down, keeps dropping. The MACD is closing up right here, and I got negative pressure volume here. So negative 30, negative 40. So that is one way of knowing when to enter and when not to enter. A position. I did take a position on this. This is the only one that I traded today. It was a very choppy market. It was just a lot of short selling going on, and I did trade this one, and I'll show you what I was able to come up with here on this account here. So that's the only trade that I took today, and I was able to make that right there. So the return was $7.30, and that is $6.99. So that was 1, 2, and 3, and this is my current P&L, 37.65, and these are my winners right there. So as you can see, as I'm scaling up a little bit, little by little, I'm able to come up with a little larger profits. What's important is that when you start, trading with 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 shares, this is gonna look a lot better. But right now, you still have to keep managing. I'm still managing 100 shares. I started with 1, then 10, then 20, 30, and I take a bunch of trades on, with $70. So 10 here, 10 there, 10 here, 10 there. Now I'm taking more quantity of trades, which is of shares, but less trades because the capital is still not that big. So but still, this is what it's looking like, and I'm liking the results. This is what it should be looking like. So my distribution is full stock, 100%. That's all I trade. I don't trade options. I'm sticking to one strategy right now, and that's the small caps. And so options is something that I will concentrate on later, but you have to really get it down and learn it. Same thing. There's a lot of concepts that apply here that could apply over there, but right now you have to first be able to become profitable with one strategy. And this is what I'm doing. Sticking to stocks, small caps, high momentum. I really like the outcome. So there you have it there, sharing my 2 cents on what's going on with my progress here, and what I took today. And there you go, there's that right there, there's that one. So all these trades are just, adding up. Started with the reds, 286, and then I started getting smaller, 24 cents, 13 cents, 14 cents. My losers started getting smaller, break even, and then I started seeing results, 13, 14, 17, 29, 30, 53. And this is what I want to see in my account. So yeah, there you have it. This is the way you determine what to trade and what not to trade. That's my 2 cents on this. And I hope these videos are really helping you out for all the new traders out there who are, wanting to get in, I would very much will tell you that start with a simulator, you know, start paper trading. I did paper trading for like 6 months. So I had to get up 6 a.m., do it, you know, even though I wasn't gonna make nothing, but I know that I was trading with everybody online, everybody who was trading with the real account, you know, I was there and I put in my time. And until I started making, you know, profits on the paper simulator, started watching a lot of YouTube videos, and you know, just started, you know, to see what I can do with small caps. And that's all I was trading. That's all I'm trading now, and that's what I'm learning. I see a lot of potential in this type of market and this type of momentum trading. So there you have it. I'm just sharing with you guys my 2 cents on the journey. And yep, there it is. You know, little by little, you're gonna start seeing more growth, and that's what it's all about. So stay up, you know, keep doing the studies, and keep working on it. You know, you'll get it. You know, you'll get it. Some might take longer than others. You know, they say 2 to 3 years, some even 4 years, you know, to actually become profitable. I really can tell you that I've been finding success pretty early in my trading. I don't think it's a very long time for 6 months, and I've been trading for like 3 months maybe on the live account, you know, not even 3 months, maybe a couple months, a month and a half. I think that, you know, all the time and the effort that is put into the live market, and putting in and looking at the charts and seeing what they do, marking out your levels of support and resistance, you know, just learning to read all this information like we talked about in the videos, it's just very important to your growth. So there you have it. Here are my 2 cents on my live account.